Every match day we always do 2 cuts. The first cut we do is lengthways, post to post. That's just pushing in a pattern really for that direction. And then second cut we go crossover, which is the final cut, because more people will see that presentation, it'll be sharper looking at the crossover. That's where all the cameras are as well. And the second cut is just finishes it off, gets any little bits which we haven't caught on first cut. So we've got a nice grass height ready for the game tonight. Our pitch is 68 metres wide by 105 metres long. It's like every year the fans always say, have we made it narrower or longer, but we haven't. It stays the same regardless. That's the requirement which for all professional pitches, especially FIFA. Every pitch you'll see in the league should be 68 by 105 metres long. That type of grass out there has been specially designed for winter sports. So it goes through years and years of testing, and the recommended height is that the lowest you go is 25 mil. We try to mirror 4 pitches up there at training ground to be like this one down here, which is, it's hard in a way because obviously it's 25 miles away, so it's different weather. It's a different soil profile compared to here. The pitch is everything, it's a lot. It is a 12th man. It's the stage, it's important. The pitch can't be injured. If your best player is injured, the game still goes on, you get replaced. But if the pitch is injured or poor at training, he still has to play on that Saturday regardless. Now we need to obviously mark out the pitch ready for tonight's game. At the moment we use the brightest paint on the market. It's all which is best for our standard. So it costs a little bit more money, but it lasts longer and it's brighter. It's got more titanium to make it bright. One of the most important jobs on after that is that we have to go out and we do some pitch testing, PQS. So we'll test like the firmness, the moisture in the profile, and then off of them 2 results, then we'll plan as watering programme for build up to the game. Do we need to add a bit more water to keep the profile moist, so it doesn't fall apart because it's sand? And you always obviously more water makes it firmer, and obviously water for the grass for the speed of the ball. We've got to water equal it all has to be equal watering. So you can't say, oh, we're attacking south half, first half, so we'll just put 1 minute less water on or 5 minutes extra water in there so it's quicker. It all has to be equal, which is hard, especially out there where you've got isolated areas which hold water. So then it changes, it becomes a bit tricky. That's when there's maintenance plan throughout the week and the year comes into play, because that's important, because that's how we have to manage them areas. I send an email off to the first team management with all the results in on the average of the pitch, which is really good because these take a lot of interest in the pitches and they want it to be the best for every game, which is good for us because they help us get extra things like more lights, more machinery, extra staff, which is brilliant. Once they come out and do the warm-ups, we'll be going out in between the warm-ups to divot in between, so any divots what come out, any marks, we'll be knocking them back together, and then we'll be just floating around, and then if the management want more water on, we'll just turn water on then for them. So it's basically so they can see us, and if they need anything, we're there to do it. As soon as I start shooting practice, 10 minutes before, Well finished 10 minutes before. We'll be watering straight away, right up until kick-off, which is a quarter to 8 tonight. That's the plan.
We have a little game called Dizzy Penalties. You fancy taking a couple of shots at goal this evening?
Yeah, let's go. I love it.
Now this is an important stage now to walk over the pitch, put back any divots what have come out, to make sure it's nice back to even surface, clean the pitch up and start getting ready for Saturday's game now.